There are only two choices when it comes to the next Irish presidential election. The first choice, of course, is Conor McGregor, the business entrepreneur, UFC fighter, and of course, Nick Delahanty, who is representing Dublin as well as Conor McGregor. So this one is going to be a huge election, and I'll explain exactly why we have to vote in one of these two people. My personal choice, guys, I would be voting for McGregor. Now, of course, people have a lot of flaws, so we're going to go through and delve into a few different topics about the next election because it is hot topic now. McGregor is pushing for us to sign a petition. We're going to get through all that, guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. And we have the coach of course, Conor McGregor's coach as well, chiming in on what actually is happening here, why McGregor should be able to run for presidential office. Like in the US, anybody, any citizen, anyone in the whole country can basically run for election. You have to get your name on the ballot, that kind of thing, on all 50 states. But in Ireland, it's basically very, very tough to even get on the presidential candidacy, okay, the presidential ticket. You know, so it's just ridiculous. It's a whole bunch of controversy and travesty happening in this country. The first post we have from McGregor is, it says 234 members are on the Oireachtas, 174 in Dáil Éireann and 60 in the Seanad members. I need 20. This will be 100% secured and I will be on Ireland's next presidential ticket. To sign, share and support the petition, the changing of nomination structure to be brought in. As it stands now, there are many prominent people with support, with correct stances and policies for a betterment of Ireland that are fully blocked from a chance to enter the race. That is undemocratic. In my personal opinion, guys, if I can debate these people, I can win. If you can't debate these people, if you can't actually stand next to them and have a debate with these people and show the people of Ireland who is actually a better leader, a better businessman, who's actually fit to run the country, you don't have a chance. There has to be a fair and equal shot at it, you know? So he says, it must change, and this petition will show who is for this change. If you wish for a free Ireland from chains of the government elite, share, sign, and support this petition. One of the main reasons why I think McGregor would be good, same as Nick Delahanty, you know, these people aren't elitists, guys. They're rags to riches. They came from nothing, and McGregor has all the money in the world. He can't be bought off, guys. You know, although I don't agree with a few things that he does, namely supporting certain countries, it is a better option. Okay, it is a better option than a lot of people. Here we have John Kavanagh, his coach, saying, is it not strange, in order to be able to run for president, you must be okayed by the political class? So to even run for office, they have to kind of give you the all clear, this guy is good to run. I mean, that's ridiculous, guys. That's like, there's no sort of, person, there's no sort of impartial person judging the actual race. It's all just bias. It's ridiculous. If you're part of the NGO political elite, are you happy with that? This is not about one person. This is about giving the choice back to the people. You should be able to vote for who you want, not who they tell you it is okay to vote for. 100% agree, guys. It's like if you don't agree with the political class, then you are destined to not be in the race. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is the kind of travesty, these are the kind of situations that are causing divide amongst the people. Like this story here, just released yesterday. Real News Era, 70-year-old man has died after being attacked in Waterford. Okay, these attacks are every day, guys. Crime is through the roof. They say, I saw a new report, it said, Ireland is the friendliest country in the world. Maybe in a few places, the West, some certain parts of Ireland, but in, Dublin and certain urban environments, absolutely crime has just skyrocketed in the country. And it's crazy. It's an assault in his own home. So they must have, the alleged attacker must have ran into court and tried to fight and tried to attack people, in his house. It's crazy, guys. The actual attacker must have ran into this 70-year-old's house and attacked him. It says the attacker in court has no name, has been provided, and the comments on the article have been locked. What does that tell you, guys? Anytime they don't give us the name, the ethnicity, or a picture of the attacker, we know by now, the people of Ireland know, that is an illegal immigrant or someone that's not of Irish ethnicity. For some strange reason, they do that. But I want to explain one amazing thing that's happened recently. I said a Roma gypsy, attacked a man, and I said that a Roma gypsy attacked a Gardaí as they were arresting him, okay? Because they didn't give any description of him. The mainstream media did not give a description. So I explained in Dublin, a man with a samurai sword, only on August 3rd, a couple of days ago, attacked the Gardaí and hurt him, stabbed him. Now, when I put up my video, merely hours later, a lot of people put up videos as well. The mainstream media now is being forced by people like me, guys. They're watching my videos, they're watching other creators' videos in Ireland, other independent news reporters, and they're being forced now to release pictures and names of the suspects. So then they put up a picture of a white guy. Who knows if he was a gypsy or not? I'm not even still sure, but they put up his name, they put up everything. So this is amazing, guys. We are living in the best time ever. We are now turning into that sort of US media source where they have to release the news now. They have to release the name, the perpetrator, everything like that, every single time something happens, or else people will create their own narrative and I will tell the people who is the attacker. You see? So it's actually amazing, guys. What we've done, what me and a lot of other people on the mainstream, and I'm not trying to say I'm great or anything, definitely not. But because before, January, before X was taken over by Elon Musk, whenever an attack would take place, RTE, News Talk, these mainstream platforms would hide the identity of the illegal immigrant, the refugee, and they wouldn't let the truth be told. Now, when I post a video within 25 minutes of the person's name not being released, the mainstream media comes back the next day and they have to release information on the person. They would not do that unless we were pushing back against them, okay? It's legendary, guys. We are in legendary times in Ireland, okay? So, yeah, this guy, foreign guy, refugee, illegal immigrant, attacked and killed a 7-year-old man in Waterford City. These attacks are every day, guys. These attacks are absolutely every single day. You cannot be mad enough, guys. I mean, it's unbelievable. The last video we have, a little bit more humorous. We have some obese, woke, Marxist, liberal hippies hating on Sydney Sweeney because of her new advertisement, talking about how she has great genes, the American Eagle advertisement. It was a great advertisement, guys, okay? Everybody loves it. The stock of American Eagle went up by $1 billion, guys. Everybody is sick of the woke bullshit. There was also a Dunkin' Donuts ad. There was 3 other ads as well in the US that are pushing back against the woke bullshit. And it's great to see, guys. The woke is completely dead. Here we have, like I said, some people giving their thoughts on it. Let's actually watch the video, guys.
The Sydney Sweeney ad, have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I have.
What are your thoughts?
Trying to calm myself, but that was...
Trying to calm herself? It looks like Snorlax is evolving, guys. What the hell is she talking about?
Sydney Sweeney has good genes. Really? Like, the eugenics in that. It's dripping with it. And I'm like, no.
When you saw it...
Sydney Sweeney does have great genetics. There's no eugenics in it. There's no nothing in it, guys. There's no hidden meaning. She's a good-looking white woman. That's why the liberal hippies are upset, guys. Plain and simple. They're freaking out because she's a beautiful white woman, American. And they hate white people. These liberal hippies, literally, they would want to see us all kidnapped and killed. White people. They hate us, man. It's ridiculous.
Gee, really? Like, the eugenics in that. It's dripping with it. And I'm like, no.
When you saw it, what did you think of?
I mean, I thought, it was disgusting. I think it's just showing what kind of country we're turning into. It's white supremacy at the end of the day. That's what this ad is representing.
White supremacy? Oh my God. I mean, that is absolutely horrendous. To even suggest white supremacy, they try to equate white supremacy with like Nazi Germany 2025. It's okay to have white people in advertisements, beautiful people in advertisements. It's just show business. If you're trying to advertise to Chinese people, you'd have good-looking Chinese or good-looking Korean or good-looking Indian people. You wouldn't just have the ugliest people, the most obese people, because that doesn't sell, guys. It's like marketing, it's like capitalism, right?
I didn't see it, but I have heard quite a bit about it, and a lot saying that it's slighted towards like eugenics and comparing the blue jeans to blue jeans, blue blood, white hair, or not white hair, but like blonde hair, blue eyes, and there's been a lot of comparison to that. I think it's absolutely unacceptable.
So they're comparing an advertisement where she talks about her genes being good because she's beautiful, this kind of thing, to Nazi Germany, 1939. I mean, that's a stretch, guys. That is an absolute stretch.
Yeah, that's not a good look. I mean, she's blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman, very cute, and a lot of the things she's been doing online have been a little bit questionable. It seems that she's definitely been, pandering to a certain group of men online.
I've seen.
It's not a good look. You know what isn't a good look? This, guys. This right here is not a good look. My Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy above, guys. I mean, unbelievable. And it's normally like, these kind of people, jealousy, that kind of thing. Of course.
Pandering.
Like, look at the arms, guys. It's ridiculous.
Pandering to a certain group of men online.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing. I understand why people are offended. Whatever the intentions were, the impact is very problematic.
It's not acceptable to begin with, so.
Yeah. And I've been seeing a lot of people online being like, okay, well, if we ran the same ad with a black woman, it would be interpreted differently. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is that, a black woman probably wouldn't use the same inflection, and, they didn't do that. So, they can say what ifs all they want, but the fact of the matter is they used a white woman to send a very specific message.
What about you?
I definitely think if it were a black woman, it would send a different message, specifically because that's the world that we've created, that we've grown up in, and so by specifically using a white person, it completely disregards everything that we've spent the last centuries working towards. And
what have they spent the last century working towards? This is obviously a very divisive time. You have Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump in the background there, and then the Trump administration not releasing the files of what actually happened on that day and in the past few years with the island and that kind of stuff. So it is very divisive, guys. I mean, definitely nobody's excusing that. They have to release those files, guys. They have to release those files. And right now, because they're not releasing the FBI, Kash Patel, all these people are not releasing Jeffrey Epstein files. It's making the administration look terrible, guys. Terrible.
so that just it rubs us the wrong way.
A company like American Eagle, not surprised, and I think any, thinly veiled, whatever they're trying to put out is not very thinly veiled at all, and people can see through it. And so hopefully, with enough outrage, companies will be afraid to put those types of messaging out.
I get both sides of the argument. Like, she's talking about like actual genes, but then I get the other side saying like, oh, but like this could be like a play on words for like something else. But like honestly, I think there's just so much more going on in the world that like an ad about Sydney Sweeney isn't something that we need to pay attention to. It's this, and it's actually fighting for people's rights and committing to kicking out Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and RFK Jr.
Why?
Because they are fucking everything up. So I think
Absolutely not, guys. They're making America healthy. They're taking, especially RFK Jr., they're taking the, seed oils out of foods. They're taking the artificial colorings. They're making things a lot healthier. The economy is better. I don't really know what's wrong. I mean,
that ad is like, I get it. People are outraged, but that's not what we need to be paying attention to.
yeah, absolutely legendary stuff, guys. So everyone there is pissed off because they're woke Marxist liberal hippies. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to hit the join link underneath the video, push back against the mainstream media because they will never release reports like this one, guys. We have 15 members now, and we push up and we keep rising and getting new members every single day. It is a legendary pushback. I love you all. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.